What is going on, everybody? We are back on it. Monster episode 5. Got a pretty big reveal. Last episode with I forget the kid's name, Johan, well, whatever it is. I'm sure we'll get it. Had a lot of you tell me in the YouTube comments and DM me directly that he is, in their opinion, he's the greatest anime villain. He's better than Light Yagami. I'm just like, whoa. Okay, let's relax and slow down, because Light is definitely not just I guess you could say villain, depending if you people aren't the villain, I guess, if you agree with them, but Light is definitely one of my favorite anime characters of all time. Just 'cause you see it a lot in anime, and it's written for kids, it's shown in things, but when they don't hesitate and they're okay to kill and do what needs to be done because they whatever they believe in, like I love like the non-hesitation. Like if you're gonna go for something, good or bad, like go for it. I love Light, so I had a lot of people, and I've heard the comparisons as far as the psychological, mind games, moving pieces. People compared Monster to Death Note when trying to explain what Monster was to me, but I mean it's completely different as far as the supernatural, ungodly ability and things like that. But as far as just the mental capacity and the mind and thinking and trying to put pieces together and catch people in the act of, and I guess that's kind of the comparison. So we'll see. I love me some Death Note. Major character reveal. I'm still trying to figure out how he was able to do what he did as a kid. That's only my biggest hang up. With the explanation we got last episode. And then what's his goal? What's his purpose here? Does he not like is it German families he's killing? Is he against German is there a motive he's killing like middle of the road families for a reason? Does he feel he wants to kill all families because his was killed? There's just a lot of questions, but I mean I've only been 4 episodes in, so we'll see. Present plan the episode right now. So this should go up on Thursday, and then I'm going to have another Berserk manga chapter probably out Friday, and I think Saturday, Sunday into Monday is when it's going to start, where like the videos might be a little spotty with me being out of town. I'm trying to stockpile up as many episodes up as I can. You guys should be seeing this Thursday. Oh, she's just late to class. I thought she was running for her life. This is a flashback, no? Was that not the... Is she just late, or does she have a big announcement? Because you're really, like, dramatic, busting in there like that. No, she's just always late. Huh. He wasn't able to convict. Oh! Why does he look like the director that was killed? Like, why do they have that same kind of face? Oh, is she... Go back real quick. Ina, that's not the little girl of Johan's, is it? I don't know. But that guy that the professor first asked, he looks like a younger version of that older doctor that's always following behind Tenma, telling him to get a girlfriend and live his life. That's why I thought it was a flashback, but maybe that's current time. Maybe that's the girl? Is that the brother? The girl of Heidelberg? Nina Fortner. He tried to ask her out on a date in front of his buddies. That hurts. That hurts. Oh shit. That really does look like her though. So I'm curious, like, oh, she actually does have a pizza delivery job. Come on, you little shits. Get out of the street. That has to be her. It really looks like her in some of the like face shots. I think that's the little sister. Adopted parents. So I'm curious if that is the girl. I could be completely wrong and wasting my time here. It's like she chose like a righteous path to fight against murderers and XYZ, and her brother chose the whole like villainous path. She looks like she's maybe going against the path of like, I don't know what she's in school for, but a lawyer, judge, whatever, to legally convict them, and he's like, no, I'll make my own judgment. If this is her. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe not. No, because she's a little too little to be around them as parents. So maybe that's not her. Okay, I think scratch that. Completely random girl. Possibly. I can't tell. Because she had like actual baby, like infant pictures with them. Which wouldn't make sense because when her parents died, she was 6, 7, 8? Maybe even 10? How old that computer is. Thought she didn't want no boys. It's Peter, the name of the guy. Dr. Geitel?
まあ、君がカウンセリングルームに入ってきた時の表情で元気なのは分かったけどね。で、あの夢はもう見なくなったのかい?
They give doctors these creepy ass faces. All of them. Why? That dream.
学生の時期は誰でも不安定になるものさ。
Are they almost like trying to suppress that memory of hers? If that's her, I don't know. And even he dropped it. He said dreaming of that monster. What are we talking about here? Yep, she wants to become a prosecutor. Lawyer for the state. I just think that's her.
Nina Fortuna, 本当に明るい子だ。だが、あの明るさは何かから逃げようとする反動のように思えてならない。
Yeah. Yeah.
大きな闇から。
So why not bring that up to her if you think she's covering up for something? Why not get down to the root before somebody like that explodes and... That wasn't him. That wasn't him. It was not Peter. Somebody got your email address, girl. It's not good. I mean, it has to be her. You're not dedicating a whole episode to some
人間に
rando
おけ
chick.
るこの猟奇的殺人事件は
I'm curious how they've been able to
犯
suppress
人
those
は
memories of
まず
her.
両親を銃によって殺害した後、二人の子供を紐で考察している。
Uh-oh. That's
さて、
triggering.
この公判の記録から裁判官の判断を解説願おうか、ニナ・ホルトナー君。
This is triggering.
ん？質問の内容がわからないのかね。
いえ、この後半の焦点は被告人
This
に
is triggering.
惨殺の
This is PTSD.
証拠が。
ニナでも答えられない時があるのかい？
She's gonna have a epileptic stroke here in a minute. Oh god.
どうしたんだ、ニナ？
She's gonna faint. Might be better if she faints.
ニナ大丈夫かい？医務室に行く？
大丈夫。ちょっと気分悪
I
く
mean,
なっ
that's
ただ
her.
から
Why are they trying to suppress from her?
先生の話で急に
Because maybe she has an issue every time she thinks of that memory that it's almost better to give her like a different identity? Or suppress those memories, make her think she lived a completely different life, actually grew up with a family, or...
案外デリケートなんだな。子供の頃よっぽど怖いホラー映画でも見たのかい？そうだ、カウンセラーのガイテル先生ならきっとこう言うよ。原因をたどれば大したことないものだよ。さあ、子供の頃のことを思い出してってね。
私
She doesn't have any memories of it. It was so shocking that she's probably suppressed that so much she can't even actually
以
remember.
前の記憶がない。
Yeah, yeah. So she'd be 19 now, freshman, sophomore-ish in college? Yeah. She can't remember anything past then, huh? Honestly, I can't remember anything at the age of 10. I can't remember anything past 6th grade. When you start getting into elementary school range, couldn't tell you shit.
子供の頃の記憶。
She's gonna freak out. Who's been sending her those emails? Her brother? So they planted childhood photos. They planted childhood photos to just make her completely forget.
そういえばいたわ、男の子が一人。確かミハエルって子よ。2年ぐらい一緒に暮らしてたわ。
男の子？いたっけな、そんなの。
いましたよ。ミハエルだっけ？ 14歳ぐらいの子。
ミハエルね。いたような気がするな。
That face again.
で、何？あんた警察？
はい、ミハエル・ライヒマン。確かにその子は私のクラスにいます。
I'm curious when the boy made this like path.
印象の薄い子で。
Because clearly I'm sure like the government or, you know, the authorities would have put him, you know, in housing,
それに記録
school.
も残ってないんです。
Um,
実は6年前に火事で焼けてしまった。
everything about him burned out in a fire 6 years ago.
確かにこのケルンに6年前までミハエルという名の少年がいた。
So something flipped in it.
ミハエルの本当の名は
ヨハンか。
Johan.
そういう名前の時もあったっけ？
誰なんだお前は。
I'm curious like when all
だがそれを
this
知って何になる。
starts affecting with his work. Because he's so renowned as this doctor and stuff.
ただ
When does it start affecting his surgery performance? And that's when the real problem's gonna kick in. 'Cause then he can't be trusted as a doctor, and it's gonna be a mess.
双子。そうだ、妹は。双子の妹はどこ？
Find the girl.
もうすぐ迎えに行く。誰なの？もうすぐ迎えに行くって。
But she remembers nothing. It seems like the two of them were separated after the whole thing.
子供？あ、いたわ。7、8年前よ。
殺されたハイナウ夫妻が男の子を養っていたんですね。どんな子でしたか？
どんな子って、ずいぶん前の話よ。それも1年ぐらいしか一緒に暮らしてなかったし。
So he went to another family that was killed?
何もないわ。
その子は
What are the
妹を連れていま
chances?
せんでしたか？
男の子一人よ。とにかくもうあのご夫婦の事件は忘れたいの。 あの時は引っ越そうかと思ったぐらいなんだから。
Did he go back and kill them when he started getting involved in this shit, or was this while he was there? Because if that's while he was there, I mean, he's got to just feel like he's just bad luck. This old ass dude snooping, listening to people's stories and shit. I wouldn't go up in his place. I'd be like, we can have tea down here on the stoop. Not coming inside.
はい、お邪魔します。私は。
おかけなさい。
Is he about to hit us with some truth? Hit us with some knowledge? He's an old war vet. I'm not drinking that tea, by the way. He's got the shakes. I'll put it up to my lips, not gonna actually drink it. Not about to drug me up.
あの子から聞いてるよ。あんたドクターテンマだろ。
ニナを迎えに来る？誰が？それがわかんないの。
Who's the one emailing her?
嬉しそうな顔して、まさか白い馬に乗った王子様が迎えに来るなんて思ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
羨ましい？またニナの無双癖が始まった。
Now somebody clearly knows her past and her history. Is it her current foster parents? Do they really know, like, if she really needed help and mental information? Would they be able to help? Oh god, has her brother just randomly been showing up?
なのに先生に刺されないのよね。
そうそう、それであいつ知ってる？授業中ニナのことじっと見つめてるのよ。
Uh-oh.
あいつだ。
何が？
決まってんじゃない。
白馬の王子様よ。
Uh-oh.
あの子はあんたに非常に感謝していたよ、ドクターテンマ。あんた命を救ってくれた親以上のありがとうね。
Is her brother sitting up in class, just like L was sitting there right next to Mr. Yagami himself?
そんなことまで話すほど彼はあなたに心を許していたんですか？
どこからともなく現れたフランツは向かいのフラットに住む子供のいないハイナウ夫妻に1年間養われていた。いや、正確に言うと1987年の3月から1988年の4月までの14ヶ月。
He's got a sharp mind to remember all these dates and years and everything.
彼は非常に頭が良かった。礼にも心得ていた。
彼はこの部屋に来ていたんですか？
毎日ね。一人暮らしの私はいつでも彼を迎え入れた。そこの椅子に座り、彼はひたすら勉強を続けた。
Okay, so we're getting a little bit of background on him as a child.
みるみるうちにマスターしていった。姿を消す頃にはどちらも完璧に。
So he's fluent in German, English, and French.
12歳の子がね。
At the age of 12.
彼のことで思い出すようなことは？
よく私の話すことに聞き入っていたよ。彼が特に興味を示したのは何の話だと
The
思う？
war, murder stories.
戦争の話だよ。
Yep.
戦争？
私は第二次大戦中、海軍で U ボートに乗っていた。彼がことのほか好んだのは、我々が連合軍の駆逐艦に攻撃された時の話だ。水深120メートル、敵の攻撃を受けた我々は致命的な損傷を受けながら潜行を続けた。水圧
Oh man.
我々はひたすら恐怖に耐えた。我々がこの世の地獄から生還したのは38時間後のことだ。
What makes this different from
普通の子供なら冒険団としてこの話を楽しむ。
Death Note is right off the bat we knew what light. If you're comparing Johan and light, We knew what Light wanted and what he was going to strive to do and what he had to do that, you know, killing off the criminals, needing to get L out of the way, needing to get rid of Rem, XYZ. We don't, on the flip side with Johan, we don't know what he wants or the reason. Yeah, that was easy to see by the color of his eyes that he's blind. Probably because he couldn't see.
彼は誰にも心を許したりはしない。あの子が本当に心を許したのはただ一人、妹だけだ。
私はその妹を探しているんです。
20歳になったら迎えに行くと言っていたよ。
Collector?
ハイデルベルクだ。
Yeah.
行ってきます。
バイク安全運転なさいよ。はーい。
She's gonna run into him by the time this episode ends, right? She's saying bye to them for the last time, like we're really seeing it. She could have walked out of the house and just said bye. Yeah, they're really hammering that in. I don't think she's going to see them ever again. They're not going to see her ever again.
そろそろだな。
でも
決めてたじゃないか。20歳の誕生日になったら言おうって。あの子は私たちの子じゃないって。
Yeah. They're never gonna get to tell her. They're never gonna get to tell her because she ain't coming back. The way they hammered in that goodbye, bye, the goodbye. Oh, Jesus Christ, her brother's gonna walk up on her at the end of this episode. Ay, ay, ay. And is she even gonna recognize it? Is he even gonna... is she gonna recognize him? That doesn't look like his silhouette. He looks like he has a little bit darker hair. He's a little bigger, broader. That's not him. It's not him. Is somebody... Is Johan using this guy as a front? Yep. Yep, he's right there. She's gonna go into a straight stroke here in a moment. Maybe she'll never forget the face of her brother regardless, but that's him. Episode's gonna end. Well, is the guy still talking to her? She fainted. Jesus. She's gonna have to be put in a hospital or something with these last 2 episodes that she's had in public. Okay. Well, I'm glad we were able to pinpoint that that was actually her within the first, what, minute of the episode. And I think it's an interesting parallel because, again, I don't know the motives of Johan, what he wants, his purpose, if he's seeking justice of his own, right? If he's just doing and killing and running around just to be running around. I'm sure it'll be explained as we go. But it's an interesting parallel, even though Nina doesn't know it, that she's, you know, going to school to be a prosecutor and, you know, put people behind bars for doing wrong and serve justice. And she might not know why deep down that she wants to do that. You know, maybe that reflects back to her being a kid and losing her parents and never finding out who did it, and maybe that's, you know, her subconscious is making her pursue this career. But she's going like the righteous path of trying to like convict people, and he's going down the like I'll just kill people. They're both kind of like doing their own justice, kind of a little bit, even though he's probably aware of both and she's not. I'm curious, kind of when they did, how they are kind of keeping this down, because she seems very smart, very bright. I mean, she's taken jujitsu classes. She seems to be the brightest or smartest in the class. She's got a job. She's probably involved in other clubs and studies and things. So clearly her mind's there. But I'm curious how they conditioned her to kind of suppress those memories. Maybe it's a shock thing and she's actually suppressing it, as well as the help of like the therapist. But everybody, I guess, seems to be aware, like her foster parents and the therapist. I think they all kind of know what's going on, and maybe they're working together to keep it suppressed. I mean, they've got pictures. Maybe they're doctored pictures of the parents with like a little girl. So if she looks at a picture at a baby book, she thinks that's her. You don't remember what you looked like as a baby. If you showed pictures of some light-skinned kid at the age of like 1, 2, and 3, and you told me that was me, I'm gonna take it as that's me. Like, I have no idea. So it's easy to kind of condition that. But I'm curious, like, you know how the therapist said, oh, you're not having those dreams anymore about those monsters. I wonder if we're going to kind of get a little explanation on how they suppressed those memories of hers. Because it's just a ticking time bomb to when she actually does remember and starts freaking out. You know, we saw she wouldn't speak and shit last time when she was little. So the brother's seeking her out. We'll see what the two of them are going to be up to. Tenma's over here trying to figure it out as well. I feel like those are the three main parts I'm looking at. The three moving parts is Tenma and the two twins. And then the other kind of like lead detective that's always like typing his shit. Those four are probably the only four that I'm focused on right now in the story. Good stuff though. We'll see how it goes. I appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,